for the reliable Chevrolet B Modifieds in their A main event. Here they come out onto the racetrack, getting ready for their big event tonight. Rex Merritt car, number 25, Lexi Van Zandt, Mike Haleman in the 85, rolling around the speedway. Corey Johnson in the C88. There's Bill Shahuber, Mike Mansker out on the racetrack. And as the front of the pack comes back around, there's front row Ryan Gilmore, car number 66. J.C. Morton in the 18. That C3 machine is with us tonight. Chad Stouse, driver of the C3 machine. Justin Comer in the 12 car out on the racetrack. Chris Jackson is in the 65. Kyle Thompson in the 292. Mike Striegel in the 17, the 7X car. Ryan Lewis behind the wheel of the 7X car. Clint Johnson in the 37. Blue and white number 21, that is Michael Colvey in that blue and white number 21 machine. Taylor Moore in the 00T, Greg Scheffler in the 21, Sean Duncan in the D7. Call those guys out. They're in this A main event tonight. A lot of heavy hitters in this field. All racing for $700 to win. Huge payout tonight for the reliable Chevrolet B Modifieds. And the reliable Chevrolet folks have gone ahead and left the racetrack. They got through handing out all their prizes. Like to thank them for being on hand tonight once again, and also thank them for being the title sponsor of the B Modifieds. We appreciate the support of all of our sponsors here at the racetrack. Sponsorship should be a great show getting ready to take place here on a Sunday night. Great way to end up the weekend. Now, if only tomorrow was Labor Day, huh? Lights off around the speedway. We are side by side. We're nose to tail. We're getting ready to go green. We're getting ready to see some exciting racing. Here they go. They're going for a nice, smooth, even start. Flagman getting ready to turn them loose. And here they go, racing for $700. Right off the start, we head down to turns 1 and 2. Everybody keeps her going straight. Down the back stretch we go. Huge cluster of cars. Cross the start-finish line for the first time. Ryan Gilmore, check out the mess of cars. Chris Jackson, the 3 car. Justin Comer. Clint Johnson, all in there together, battling for position. That's from 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, and 8th. Mike Mansker gets a little bit out of sorts, heads down towards the infield, stays on the racetrack, and we stay under the green flag. Ryan Gilmore working the top side of the speedway out in front. J.C. Morton, the 18, also working the top side of the speedway. The battle for third heating up. There goes the 7X machine through the infield. Back up on the racetrack he goes, kicks up a small dust storm. We stay under the green flag. Here we go. Striegel in the 17 car has worked his way up to the 4th position. Chris Jackson working the bottom side of the speedway in 3rd. We got a battle between the 3 car and Justin Comer over in turns 3 and 4, and they are side by side. Chad Stouse in the 3 and Justin Comer battling for position. They're side by side. Back up towards the front, we got a side by side battle for 2nd. On the bottom side, Chris Jackson in car number 65. J.C. Morton to his outside. Those two battling for second. Ryan Gilmore watching it all in his rearview mirror, and he hopes they keep this up for another 15 laps or so as the laps are winding down. Laps quickly going in the book here as Ryan Gilmore looks to be driving away with another one. The battle for second still rages on. It's side by side between J.C. Morton and now Chris Jackson has now pulled out ahead. Jackson pulled out ahead down the backstretch, but now J.C. Morton still fights hard to the outside as they cross the start-finish line. He had a fender on him. Clint Johnson and Chad Stouse also battling for position. They're side by side behind Justin Comer in the 12. Mike Haleman in the 85H, also Taylor Moore in the 00T having a nice little battle for position. Good battles all around the racetrack from front to back. Right behind Austin Joplin, the 18, Lexi Van Zandt, and Rex Merritt, the 225s going at it. Jackie Dalton also in on the battle as well, and we've got a caution on the track. Caution on the speedway. Caution on the speedway. Trouble over in turn 2. Trouble over in turn 2. I can't see who that is off the glare. I think that may have been the 55 of Bill Shahuber. Can't see the number on that. The green flag here shortly as the drivers are getting set. Lined up side by side, nose to tail, getting to where they need to go. Get to their starting spots. The green light flashes. The flags are going to go up. Churning and burning. They're going to yearn for the cup here now, and they're going for $700. And green flag comes back out. Here they go. Ryan Gilmore in the 66. He's got company. He's got company down to the inside. Chris Jackson in the 65 looks to the bottom of Ryan Gilmore. Battle for the lead. Ryan Gilmore gets a good bite off the top side of the speedway. That time coming out of turn 4. Chris Jackson gets a good run to the bottom. In turn 2, down the backstretch they go. Jackson pulls out ahead. Now down into turns 3 and 4, coming down towards the start-finish line. Chris Jackson tries to hold on, but Ryan Gilmore leads the lap. Ryan Gilmore gets a good bite out of 3 and 4, and Jackson gets a good bite out of 1 and 2. Still side by side for the lead as they go down into 3 and 4 here once again. We'll see who leads as they cross the start-finish line this time. Still Ryan Gilmore, same results. He's loving the bite that he gets coming out of turn 4. J.C. Morton's got a front row seat riding along in the 3rd position. He's got a front row seat watching the battle for the lead shape up between Ryan Gilmore and Chris Jackson. Behind him, Justin Comer rides along in the 4th position. Taylor Moore in the 00T is now up to 5th. Battle for the lead is not going anywhere, but Ryan Gilmore still getting that good fight out of the top side of turns 3 and 4. And this time it looks like Chris Jackson's fighting hard to the inside. He's not letting him go. Gilmore definitely does have the advantage, but Chris Jackson is still trying to push as we've got a car up in the dirt on the top side of 1 and 2. And he gets back on the racing surface and we stay under the green flag. Battle for the lead is still there. Austin Joplin in the black number 18 car will soon become lap traffic for Ryan Gilmore and Chris Jackson. And this will definitely have a bearing on the outcome of this race. Lap traffic always does. The leaders 1, 2, and 3 will be catching lap traffic here very shortly. Don't count out J.C. Morton. He's right there. Chris Jackson's trying to stay with Ryan Gilmore, but it looks like Ryan Gilmore is starting to gain just a little bit more of an advantage. Chris Jackson not having the gains that he once did when he came out of turns 1 and 2. Ryan Gilmore is just too good on the exit over there in turns 3 and 4. Chris Jackson is just not able to make a move. Lap traffic will be coming up here shortly, but before that, it looks like the white flag is going to come out. White flag coming out. 1 more lap to go. Ryan Gilmore takes it off down into 1 and 2 for the last time. Chris Jackson's right there to his inside. Both cars could catch lap traffic in 3 and 4. 3 and 4 for the final time. Gilmore works the top side of the speedway, comes out. He'll take the checker flag. Ryan Gilmore takes the checker flag. Despite great efforts by Chris Jackson and J.C. Morton both, Ryan Gilmore had to fight for it the whole way after that last restart as Chris Jackson was just not letting him out of his sights. But despite Chris Jackson's best efforts, Ryan Gilmore will add another notch in his belt. Another feature win here at the Springfield Raceway. And on top of adding another notch in his belt, he adds $700 to his bank account with a big win tonight on Reliable Chevrolet Night here at the Springfield Raceway. Going into victory lane is Ryan Gilmore as the Wheeler Metal Legends start to pull out onto the speedway.